Talking about the eighth commandment, you shall not tell a false story against your neighbor in the courtroom. What does it mean? Well, this has deep meaning for us too. I think of the story about Jesus himself. Jesus himself did nothing wrong, but people blamed him falsely. They said he did bad things, and they brought him before the judge, and they blamed Jesus. They said he did this. Really, Jesus did nothing wrong. They falsely blamed him. They lied against him. They spoiled his name. That's awful. That's really what the eighth commandment is talking about. It's talking about gossip. It's talking about lying. It's talking about false stories. Those kind of things. The eighth commandment forbids us to talk against a person, to say bad things about them. Sometimes, I catch people or I hear a story, and one time I'm talking to a person about gossip. I told that person the gossip was wrong. And that person said, "Oh, no, it's not gossip, Pastor. I'm telling the truth. That's a true story about that person." I said, "You don't understand. You can tell the truth about a person. It might be a true story, but if it's against them, if it spoils their name, if it hurts their life, even if it's true, that breaks the eighth commandment. That's not our responsibility to blame or be against the person, even if it's true. Now, if you go to court, you have to tell the truth. You have to tell the truth, yes. But outside, around, talking with neighbors and friends and other people, to gossip, like put on Facebook, gossip, well, not supposed to. Tell other people, that person, this, that. Wrong. The eighth commandment forbids. God says no. Why? Well, imagine yourself. Maybe you made a mistake and you feel bad, and then another person hears about you, about your story, that you did something wrong, and they, how do you feel? Feel worse. Sometimes people put things on Facebook or other texting or writing, and the person reads it or understands it or hears it, and the person kills himself because they're so upset. That's why God put the eighth commandment there, to protect us from one another, to stop telling bad things, whether they're true or whether they're false. We don't gossip. No. We don't lie. No. Think of the story about Jesus. They blamed him. They said awful things. Nothing was true. Jesus, he was guilty under false story. That's why they brought him to the cross. They killed him with blank. Really, they should have said nothing against Jesus. They should have said, Jesus is a good man. He's innocent. That's what the thief on the cross said. You and I, he said to the other thief, you and I, we deserve it. But Jesus himself, he's innocent. Even Pontius Pilate had a dream. His wife had a dream. She came to Pontius Pilate and said, don't have nothing to do with Jesus. He's innocent. I had a dream about him. Leave him alone. Talking about the eighth commandment. So we do not gossip. We don't tell false stories. We tell the truth in the kindest way. If we don't have anything good to say about the person, say nothing. Be quiet. If you have something good to say, sure. That's fine. That's what the eighth commandment demands. It wants us to protect the other person's name, to talk good about their name, to be nice, to be kind. That's what you want people to do to you, right? Talk nice, use your name in a good way. That's the eighth commandment. That's what God wants, to talk in a good way, to give a good name to people. All people, even your enemies, give a good name to them. Talk nice, kind,